Okay, isn't that super exciting? Um, and I don't know about you, but I'm very competitive, so I bet you guys will be too. Okay, so like I said, brand new this year, we have a hotel room. And we do have just the one room. Some people are planning on staying overnight. They come from a few hours away and do not want to have to drive home late at night. So there are several people who may not stay or that kind of thing. It's sort of all up to you to play by ear. But we do definitely want to be very mindful of all of us throughout the evening sharing the one space. You know, hotel rooms are not super, big or anything. It is a one king size bed, okay, with obviously the bathroom and that kind of thing. There is a small refrigerator in there. I would recommend that if you do plan on staying overnight, that you bring your own like sleeping bag, maybe a small air mattress or mat of some kind for yourself, and that we're very mindful of sharing our personal space with others. Okay, think of it like when you go off to a career conference and you share a hotel room with 3 or 4 other people, right? Or off to seminar, or even fall advance or things like that. So for those of us who obviously travel down to Pennsylvania to see Tammy, so you definitely want to, sort of mind your space and be, very patient and understanding. And I really appreciate you sort of having a sense of adventure and being open-minded about sort of the first time that we're doing this. We'll sort of get a feel for it after the fact and obviously pivot and change anything that we need to for the future. So I very much appreciate sort of being flexible with all of those things, okay? Like I said, there is a small refrigerator in the room, so obviously you can have some small things to sort of tuck away. Obviously, we don't want to maximize or monopolize the refrigerator or anything like that. So we do want to be mindful of any snacks or dinner or non-alcoholic beverages that you bring with yourself or bring for yourself or to share. Whatever is fine. We do want to be mindful of strong smells, leaving things out and around, and that kind of stuff. I did mention that our beverages will be non-alcoholic for the evening. We are representing Mary Kay and sort of working throughout the weekend, so we definitely want to uphold those sort of values. And in terms of your personal belongings and inventory, condense, condense, condense. We definitely want to keep things very small, tight-knit, close together. 8 people sharing a room during one event can get very crazy, very busy, and we definitely don't want things to get lost or confused or mixed up with everyone else's things, especially with inventory and that kind of thing. And there isn't room for everyone's everything, okay? So I do want you to sort of very intentionally pack your inventory if you plan on bringing one, and you will at some point need to leave something in your car. Like you won't be able to bring everything into the room and leave it there overnight. Now, we have never had a hotel room before, and we have always left our inventory, not necessarily overnight, but from 3 p.m. until midnight, 2 nights in a row. I suggest when you park by a one of the lights, the parking lot lights. I can't think of like the tall light outside in the parking lot, just so that you can kind of see in the back of your car and that kind of thing. It helps when you're maybe grabbing things, but do try to just be very condensed and very packed, so that we can kind of maximize our space and that everyone has room to do what they need to do, okay? And so for those of you who do stay overnight, I'm sure that you'll be very courteous and mindful of people, sort of getting everyone so that everyone's comfortable and that kind of thing, and that people do get sort of as much of what they need as they can. So there is a question about product delivery I do sort of want to address. So like I had said, there is absolutely no product delivery the evening of the event. It may not happen. It is not allowed. Now, the reason for that is because we're in a very, very gray area because of our consultant agreement. As a vendor, delivering product and doing classes in the hotel is very, very gray area. I've had a conversation with the legal department last year, and we were allowed to continue because we had already sort of committed and booked with the agreement that we would change for next year, which is this year. So we will not be delivering product the night of the event. Now, we may deliver product the next day. just like we would ordinarily. There isn't a difference, a real difference of taking an order Friday night at 8 o'clock and then 9 o'clock the next morning delivering it to their home. It's the same type of thing, okay? Again, it is a little gray, so we're going to definitely be very professional and respectful in this area. There was a suggestion about having customers come to our hotel room in the morning to pick them up, and I think that that's fine as long as everyone in the hotel room that's staying there agrees to do that. I do want to sort of caution you on two things. One, be prepared for customers to stop by at all hours of the night. Some of that hotel does not sleep. Some of them, they go to bed at 8 o'clock. So it just sort of depends. But do be prepared for customers to pop in whenever they prefer. The other thing is that if someone is going to come to the room, I strongly suggest that no product delivery happen before 8 a.m. on Saturday or Sunday morning. That's sort of a good cutoff. And what you should do is arrange personalized service with each individual customer. So while you're in your classes, make arrangements with them, just like you would with any other reorder or skincare class or any other product sales. We provide, obviously, golden rule customer service, and so you're just going to make those personalized arrangements with everyone individually. And if it just so happens that stopping by the room is the best thing for them, then I ask that that everyone in the room is Mary Kay presentable by 8 a.m. in the morning, so that when a customer stops by, we are not delivering product like in our pajamas or anything like that. That is definitely not Mary Kay acceptable. So it's sort of up to you, those who are staying in the room, and how you want to deliver product. But that is sort of the expectation, that I wouldn't happen before 8 a.m. on Saturday or Sunday morning, and that that we're Mary Kay presentable when customers are going to pick up product in the room. Also, that sort of meets the hotel room. We want to make sure that we're representing our company well and providing that customer service. There's no need to get into a long explanations of why we have a sort of delivery set up, not that night and that kind of thing, especially for people who may not be used to us doing that, because we've done it so many years in the past. And although we've done it that way for so long, it wasn't until last year I learned, was the first time I had taken over the event, that it was unacceptable and violated our agreement. So we've made that change. But, some customers may ask why we're not doing it that way or what have you. But just let them know that we had a change in our policies, and I'd be happy to get this product to you another way, customer delivery service, or I can stop by your room tomorrow at a time that works for you, and that kind of thing. Like I said, checkout is at noon, although obviously some women have other obligations. They may need to leave earlier, something like that. So like I said, just make those personalized arrangements with them and give them that golden rule customer service. Okay, so that's sort of all I have for tonight with this 40-minute long video. But if anybody has any questions, post them below. I think at this point, things are sort of pretty clear. Like I said, you do want to make sure that you print out some gift certificates. There was a question about a coupon for your business card. Now, that is something that Hillary is going to have. That's not something you need to print, and she's going to put that on the back of the business card she gives to the hostess when she books. So let me go back and sort of explain that. So when a guest walks up to Hillary to book Friday night or Saturday night, Hillary is going to book her with, say, Alicia, and she's going to give her Alicia's business card and put a sticker on the back of it that says Amy's Slumber Party 2018, that this coupon is good for $10 off for the hostess. Okay, it is an incentive to keep her appointment with you. And so when you go to the room and provide that class, you're going to honor her coupon with $10 off in product sales. That's not future hostess credit or anything like that. It is just for the slumber party, just for that night, just for the hostess that booked, or anyone the hostess gave it to, right? So if the customer was like, here, give it to my sister, I don't want anything, something like that. but it's just there. Any other sales or discounts you provide in the room for product is up to you. Any sort of referral game or booking incentive you provide in the room is up to you. Any future hostess credit you provide is up to you. If they win on the wheel, the double hostess credit prize, that's your hostess credit. No one decides what that is. It's just double, okay? On the profile card file that I uploaded to Facebook that I'm asking you to use for the slumber party, it is a very quick thing for them to fill out at the slumber party. You're going to get all their follow-up information and much more detailed information on our Mary Kay profile card at their follow-up booking appointment, okay? But right now you've got the basics of the information that we need. Now, on the right-hand side is a hostess credit that I've used in the past. It came with the file. I changed it to suit my needs. You can definitely use the publisher file and change it to suit your own needs, or just use whatever it is in the PDF however you want, okay? So I hope that kind of clears up about sort of the hostess credit coupon certificate, that kind of stuff, okay? So if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to text me. I prefer you put them below because somebody else probably has the same question, okay? I hope you're getting really excited, and this will definitely be an event you'll never forget. It is definitely awesome, and while things may happen, we always pivot and make the best of it, right? So it's definitely a high energy, very successful, business growing, and very, very pampering go give event for women in our community. So thank you so much for being a part of it. I'm sorry to miss it this year. Hillary and Alicia and Stephanie are going to take my place, and I couldn't be more grateful and honored that they're going to do that for me. And I know that it's going to be as a best event as it ever has been. So thank you so much, ladies. If you need anything, let me know. I'll talk to you later. Bye.